Right, anybody else had a question? There was some, yes, lady there and then Lisa.
What do you have a daily writing routine?
Do I have a daily writing routine? No, I don't now. When I was running my business, I did, in that I could only write at the weekends really. So Saturday and Sunday afternoon were dedicated to writing. But obviously since I write full time now and I have a lot more time on my hands, I don't have a writing routine. I will possibly do some in the morning when I'm over breakfast. I will do some, I will have a quick look. Tend to spend the mornings out walking or doing something else, and then in the afternoon I will go back to writing. So I might write after lunch, then I'll have a break, and then I will write again in the evening. And generally speaking, I write every evening from about 5 o'clock to about 10 to 8 when Bob calls me for dinner. So I'm writing in the evening, so when it's about 7 o'clock and I can have my first glass of white wine, the writing's very good. After the second glass, no, forget it. So I do tend to write every evening, which is why generally in the morning I'll look back over what I've written that evening, and I will write at the weekend. And it depends at what stage I'm at the novel, because if I'm at a stage where I really want to crack on, then I can spend like all afternoon at the computer. So I could do 4 or 5 hours without, well, I do have to get a break because I'll be stiff otherwise getting up and down. So I will spend a lot of time at the computer then. And then there's also, there's not only writing, physically writing time, there's thinking time. So and there's research time, so I spend some time doing research, but also thinking, if I'm thinking about the plot or thinking about the character, and that's when I will stop and I will pick up my knitting needles and I will knit, because I find that knitting is, apparently it is very good for the thought process, there's hand coordination and all that. So I will pick up my knitting and I will sit there and I knit, and I will think about the character and I'll think through the plot. And not only then do I think I'm working on the novel, but I also get a nice cardigan at the end of it. So it's quite good. So there's thinking time, writing time, and I will fit it in around what I am doing. Yeah. But I tend to work on a novel every day in some way. Yeah. Okay.